Okay guys, a bit of a different video here. You can see me laying onto a 24-inch box. You can use a slightly lower box if you want to. The position of my body being where the bottom of my ribs at the front of my body should be right over the edge of the box. And from there, I'm going to slowly just round forwards. Now, as I'm in this bottom low position, I want to relax my head. I want my head to come down, just swing it side to side, let my head relax. Just being in this position will be decompressive for the spine, so spend some time here. From there, all I'm doing is taking big breaths in. That's the easiest thing I can do to slowly bring some more expansion to the upper cervical and thoracic spine. Okay, in a minute I'm going to zoom in and show you what's happening when I take those breaths in and breaths out. But all I want you to know now is, because of the position of the box against my lower ribs, when I breathe in, I can't really expand into my stomach or my lower ribs. But what I can do is expand into my upper back. Now, because that area is quite stiff and generally doesn't expand as much as the lower ribs or the lower back does, it will feel a little bit like I'm suffocating when I'm breathing. Not like as dramatic as someone trying to choke you or anything, but it won't feel as easy to breathe in and breathe out as it normally does. And that's because we're just never in this position. We're not expanding the ribs as much as we are here. Okay, so all you can see me doing here, you've been seeing me doing while I've been doing the voiceover, is moving into different positions. I'm trying to emphasize the right arm reaching down to the floor. Here I'm trying to emphasize the left arm reaching down to the floor. As I do this, I'll feel more expansion on the left or the right, depending on what I'm doing. I've been moving my head into different positions. I've been trying to just, find positions that feel appropriate to what I want to move. You can see me moving my head back and forth here. I'm going to go over a few more of those in the next part of the video. Okay guys, a more zoomed in and potentially sped up version of the video here, where you're going to see the effect of inspiration. As I breathe in, my rib cage will start to expand. First, I'm just getting into the position. Then as I start to speed the video up, you're going to start to see how my rib cage opens and closes. And that's really the key of this exercise. It's a breathing exercise. It's one to bring expansion to parts of the rib cage which don't normally move. If we sit at a chair all day long, we can get very stiff in these parts of the body. As I'm breathing in and breathing out here, hopefully you can see that rise and fall of my body. And as I move into slightly different positions, whether that be like tilting my head to the left, tilting my head to the right, turning my head to the left, turning my head to the right, or even tucking my chin, it's going to give me a slightly different sensation each time. Here for now, I'm just kind of holding and breathing, and then you can see me starting to shuffle my arms about, moving my hands in different positions. Here I'm moving my head from one side to the other. I'm turning my left arm over. All of these are positions I want you to explore, and it's really important that you look for the different positions to see which is appropriate for you. Okay, and it's not easy for me to tell you exactly what you need here. It's better for you to actually explore it and say, okay, this feels really good for me, let me do a few more breaths in that position, which this felt for me. Usually what will happen here is, say if I've got my right arm turned over into that position, I'm reaching it down to the floor like this, and I also want to then tilt my head towards the right. I want to tuck my right ear towards my right shoulder, which will stretch the left side of my neck. Okay, so we have this kind of inverse relationship. The left shoulder is linked to the right side of my neck. The right shoulder is linked to the left side of my neck. Okay, so explore the position, see what feels good for you. There's no right or wrong answer, just one of those movements and one of those positions that takes time to slowly explore and get the full benefit from. And one final thing I'd say is take nice, slow, calm breaths. We don't want to rush the breathing here. Nice and steady with things, and things will start to open up. But don't feel as though you need to breathe in massively or try to, tense your body unnecessarily. That's not going to help things.